You wake up. It's the middle of the night, but something is wrong. You can't move. Not a finger, not a toe. You try to scream, nothing comes out. And then you feel it. Something in the room, standing in the corner, sitting on your chest, crushing you. Your eyes are wide open. You are completely awake and completely paralyzed. This isn't a nightmare. You're not dreaming. This is real, and it's happening right now. Millions of people experience exactly this. For centuries, humans blamed demons, witches, ghosts, even alien abductions. But the real explanation from neuroscience is honestly stranger than any of that. Welcome to Neuroscience, where we cover hidden science of the human brain. By the end of this video, you'll know exactly what's happening inside your brain during sleep paralysis, why those terrifying hallucinations feel so real, and what you can actually do to stop it. Let's get into it. Here's something most people don't know. Sleep paralysis is far more common than you think. Studies show roughly 8% of the general population experiences it regularly. But in high-stress groups, students, shift workers, people with anxiety, that number jumps to nearly 40%. Almost 1 in 3 people. And yet, almost nobody talks about it because it feels too weird, too personal. People think they're losing their mind or that something is spiritually wrong with them. Some people are genuinely traumatized by repeated episodes. What makes this even wilder is that every culture in human history has described the exact same experience, but gave it completely different names. In medieval Europe, the Old Hag, a witch who sat on your chest at night. In Japan, Kanashibari, literally bound in metal. In West African folklore, a spirit called the Popobawa. Even the word nightmare, the mare, comes from an Old English word for a goblin that suffocates you in your sleep. Every culture, different names, same demon, same experience. So, what is actually going on? To understand sleep paralysis, you need to understand one thing about how sleep actually works. Your brain doesn't just switch off at night. It cycles through stages: light sleep, deep sleep, and then a stage called REM sleep. REM stands for rapid eye movement, and it's where almost all of your vivid dreaming happens. Here's the part that changes everything. During REM sleep, your brain sends a signal down your spinal cord that actively paralyzes your voluntary muscles. Your arms, legs, torso, all of it switched off. This is called REM atonia, and it's actually protecting you. Without it, you'd physically act out every dream, every punch, every sprint, every jump. Your body would do it. There's actually a condition called REM sleep behavior disorder, where this mechanism fails, and people literally punch their partners or hurl themselves out of bed mid-dream. REM atonia exists so that doesn't happen to all of us every night. So the paralysis itself is completely normal. The problem happens at the edges of REM. Sleep paralysis is a software glitch in your sleep system. Here's how it works. Normally, when REM ends, 2 things happen at the same time. Your consciousness wakes up and your muscles unparalyze. Clean, seamless transition. You never notice it. But sometimes, those 2 things get out of sync. Your conscious mind wakes up first, eyes open, fully aware of your room. But the paralysis signal is still running. Your body hasn't gotten the memo yet. So, you're lying there, totally awake, totally aware, and completely unable to move. This lasts anywhere from a few seconds to about 2 minutes, though in the moment, it can feel like an eternity. And here's where it gets terrifying. During that overlap, your brain is still partially in REM mode, which means the dream-generating machinery is still active. You can still experience hallucinations, visual, auditory, physical sensations, all of it, even though your eyes are open and you're staring at your actual ceiling. This is why people don't just feel stuck. They see things. Sleep researchers have identified 3 specific types of hallucinations, and they are remarkably consistent across millions of people worldwide. Number 1, the intruder hallucination. The sense, sometimes the vision, that someone else is in the room. A shadow in the corner, a figure in the doorway, something watching you. This happens because your brain's threat detection system is still running from REM. It's scanning your environment in a state of high alert, pattern-matching shadows into human shapes. Evolutionarily, An unknown presence in your space at night was the most dangerous possible thing, so your brain flags it hard, even when nothing is there. Number 2, the incubus hallucination, the crushing chest pressure, the feeling of something sitting on you, pinning you down, making it almost impossible to breathe. The actual cause? Your breathing muscles are slightly restricted by the paralysis, so your brain detects mild breathing difficulty. Under the amplified threat state of REM, it interprets that restriction as something physical pressing on your chest, and invents a cause for it, a body, a weight, a demon. This is literally the origin of the incubus myth, demons sitting on people's chests in the night. It was always a breathing sensation. Number 3, the vestibular motor hallucination, floating above your body, flying, spinning, falling through the bed. This comes from your vestibular system, the balance and spatial awareness system in your inner ear, misfiring during the REM wake overlap. Cut off from normal physical feedback, your brain starts inventing a sense of where your body is in space, and it gets it spectacularly wrong. This is also almost certainly what's behind most reported out-of-body experiences throughout history. So, why some people get it more? 4 things dramatically increase your risk. Sleep deprivation. Less sleep means more REM pressure, more chances for a glitchy transition. Irregular sleep schedules. Disrupted circadian rhythms scramble REM timing. Sleeping on your back, studies consistently link this to higher frequency, possibly airway related. Stress and anxiety. A hyperactive threat detection system while awake carries directly into how your brain behaves at the REM boundary. Okay? So, what can you actually do about it? First, and this is the most powerful thing I can tell you, understanding what it is makes it dramatically less terrifying. That's not motivational fluff, it's research. People who understand the neuroscience report sleep paralysis as significantly less distressing. Your brain's fear response feeds on uncertainty. Name the thing, and you take away a huge amount of its power. So next time it happens, remind yourself, this is sleep paralysis. I am safe. This will end in under 2 minutes. Second, don't thrash. Fighting it with big movements usually spikes panic and doesn't work. Instead, focus small. Try to wiggle just one finger, or just move your eyes. Small targeted movement disrupts the atonia signal more effectively than full-body effort. Third, breathe slowly and deliberately. It directly counteracts the panic, reduces the chest pressure sensation, and signals your nervous system to shift out of threat mode. Fourth, fix your sleep schedule. Consistent sleep and wake times, 7 to 9 hours, reducing screen exposure before bed, sleeping on your side instead of your back. These aren't just good habits. They are direct interventions on the exact mechanism causing this. And if it's happening frequently and genuinely affecting your life, talk to a doctor. There's a therapy called meditation relaxation therapy, specifically developed for sleep paralysis with solid clinical results. Here's my takeaway for you. What science has revealed is that the truth is arguably stranger than the folklore. Your brain shuts your body down every night so you don't hurt yourself. And sometimes, in the gap between dreaming and waking, it forgets to tell you it did. And in that gap, you invent demons, not because something is wrong with you, because something is very right with you. Your brain is doing exactly what a brain is supposed to do. If this video finally explains something you've experienced and never been able to put into words, or if it just genuinely blew your mind, smash that like button. It takes 1 second and it helps this reach people who really need to hear it. Now,